shit.
Piss of shit.
Peas in a pod. Podcast. And our last name start with P.
Yo.
Peas in a pod.
Peas in a pod. Do you think that would have been a more appealing name?
Probably.
Peas in a pod. But that sounds gay.
It does. It does. Fuck, my bad.
Yeah. You know, I think maybe once we get big and famous from this, the name is going to start sounding a little less weird.
Yeah.
You know, because
it sounds a little vicious at the moment.
it does sound a little vicious. It sounds like a death metal album. Or
That's exactly what I was thinking.
Death
Like a
metal band. Yeah.
Yeah. Wicked Teeth.
Wicked Teeth. You know, speaking of death metal, I like death metal.
I'm not so much a fan.
Really?
I like the lyrics to be, comprehensible.
Well, you kind of showed me some like hardcore and deathcore bands.
I have.
You showed me Slackjaw. That's more hardcore. But you also showed me Last 10 Seconds of Life.
I did?
Yeah, you did. What's that song? Where he's like, shit.
Oh, I think I know what you're talking
Yeah.
about.
I can't even sing it. No, because now I have to fucking find out. Now my phone's making the noise.
It depends. Certain songs I can tolerate, even if I can't really quite understand what's being said. Depends.
Depends?
Depends.
Where's my angry poke? There it is.
Where I heard it first from.
Sweet chin music.
Yeah. Where I first heard it from usually factors in.
Where did you first hear Last 10 Seconds of Life?
I don't remember, actually. I don't quite remember where I would have heard that. Might have been on a radio.
Might have been.
Probably was.
I doubt that Last 10 Seconds of Life was on the radio.
My dad has some pretty interesting radios.
Oh, I thought you meant like local radio. Yeah, that'd probably be on like I could see if that was like on Sirius or something.
Yeah. My dad always listened to Hair Nation.
I don't think it would be on Hair Nation, but
Probably not. No.
probably not. No,
There was other stations that had like a lot of
Liquid Metal would probably have it.
Liquid Metal is probably what it was.
Yeah, I do like Hair Nation. I think your phone's making that beep 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 beep. Oh yeah, it's it's got super loud. Give me that. Oh yeah, that's fine.
It's still here. I just hit the wall.
You're good, dog. No, it's still... I fucking hate that noise. I'm stealing your phone, by the way.
Is there music in Agartha?
Of course there is.
What kind of music they like?
Hardstyle remixes of...
Hardstyle, nightcore.
Yeah, of early 2000s songs.
Sped up, though.
Yeah, sped up.
Sped
up, bass boosted. Yeah.
I do like that kind of music sometimes.
Yeah.
Not all the time. It's not particularly my favorite.
Well, you know that I've always been a big metal guy ever since I met you. Ever since you met me.
Before I met you, actually.
Yeah, well,
probably.
obviously, yeah. I could tell you fucking story after story about death metal and heavy metal and music in general. I know I've mentioned it before on the show already, but I'm a big metalhead.
Nobody gives a shit.
No one gives a shit. Yeah, you're right. But
Metalhead when he meets Magnet Head.
That's hilarious, bro. No. Death metal is it's another big one for see. Now, I'm not so much into death metal anymore. I'm more of a hardcore and deathcore kind of vibe now. Most people couldn't tell the difference.
It all sounds the same to me.
Yeah, I know it all sounds the same. It all sounds the same to everyone else. But I quite enjoy it. I could explain to you the differences, but it wouldn't matter. Because if you don't care, then that's obviously fine. But
I'm actually curious. What would be the difference?
Song structure is a big one.
Structure.
Song structure is a big one. And musical style, actually. While they both have kind of carryover of similar vocals, deathcore is usually very, very groove driven, whereas death metal, it can be, but it's less so. It's very much straightforward aggression. It's kind of hard to understand it without listening to it, but if you listen to something like what would be a good example? Like early Death. Like if you're listening to something off of Evil Dead by Death, and you compared it to like a Whitechapel song, very glaring differences.
Are those two bands in the same genre of music?
No. Whitechapel's deathcore. Death is death metal. One of the first death metal bands.
Okay, because those sound very opposite.
No. Whitechapel is very much a deathcore band. I'm a big fan of Whitechapel, actually. And the same and it's very much it's not even so much describable as it is hearable. Like when you hear it, you'll know. And once you kind of get into it, you'll start to understand the differences between the two. If you get into it, you don't have to, obviously, but I remember. So I was always like a metalhead. I remember when I was younger, my dad, he showed me like Black Sabbath and stuff, and that was fucking dope.
Fucking dope. I had a similar experience.
Bless me.
Bless you.
Thank you. Just some of those older bands like Alice Cooper, Metallica, and stuff like that.
For sure.
Oh yeah.
I think that's a almost universal dad experience.
Oh yeah. Unless your dad's like some sort of a fucking loser.
Or it's from a different part of the world where they don't really listen to those bands.
I don't know.
Since those bands do speak English, and the vast majority of the population probably doesn't.
Then why do they do world tours, bro?
That's a good point, actually.
Yeah.
I always wondered how that works. Like an English-speaking band goes to like Russia or something.
I don't know.
Europe, or like places that don't particularly speak English. You don't see that happen in North America. Like,
I do.
You do? Of course you do. I've never heard of it, though.
Oh, I don't know. Maybe they're bilingual, bro.
I actually don't know any European music. I know like one band.
Yo, isn't that Barbie Girl song by some European band or something?
I wouldn't know.
Yeah. Yeah, me neither, actually, yeah.
You don't listen to that?
No.
Never.
No, ever.
No time for that.
Nonsense. But yeah, so that's obviously the universal experience. Some people leave it at that. You know, they have a couple Metallica songs in their playlists and, oh man, I grew up on Ozzy, shit like that.
They make a divorced dad rock playlist.
Yeah. And they but they're like not like crazy. They're not like autistically focused on it like I am. I don't know. I just kind of took a liking to it more so than like country and stuff like that. So as I grew up, I was always very drawn towards rock and roll and heavy metal and stuff. And yeah. So I grew up listening to bands like Nirvana.
Wow, bro, you're so niche.
Yeah, bro, and like Pearl Jam. Deep cuts. And
ball knowledge.
and yeah, that was just like my childhood. I just loved that punk and rock and metal and stuff. And then as I grew up, kind of going into like 9th, 10th grade, I got no, it was earlier than that. I was young. I got introduced to Megadeth and Suicidal Tendencies by my uncle.
Sounds very appropriate.
Well,
Suicidal
Tendencies.
You sure that's what he was talking about?
Sure yes, I'm sure. Because I remember my uncle. I must have been like 10, and my uncle, he was like, dude, go listen to Holy War's The Punishment Due by Megadeth. I was like, whatever you say, man. And so I did, and it blew my mind.
I thought that was your Justin Bieber phase. You were telling me.
Oh, yeah?
You had
I mean,
and everything.
What the fuck did I tell you about? But bring it up on the podcast.
So you have to have the pop phase.
Oh, yeah.
It's just a phase.
Then yeah. Anyway, and then I remember the Suicidal Tendencies, the band.
I've heard those before. I've heard Suicidal Tendencies.
Yeah, they speak to me.
They whisper
from
the walls.
I remember my dad and I were at my uncle's place, and he was showing him the music video to the song "Institutionalized." Yeah. and I watched it with him, and I was just blown away. I was like, oh man, this shit's so cool.
A music video about being institutionalized. Okay,
bro, you gotta listen to the lyrics, bro. It's like deep.
It's deep.
And yeah, and just from there, I always I was always in my playlist, and I listened to other kinds of music too. Like, I was a big fan of Weird Al when I was a kid.
Not too familiar with him.
You don't fuck with Weird Al? Weird Al Yankovic?
I don't really know who he is.
He did like parody songs. Like, he was really big in the 90s.
I remember once in like class they were talking about him being pregnant.
Yes, that's the online conspiracy that Weird Al is actually
biologically a woman.
No.
Well, he would be pregnant, man.
Well, that's the thing, is that it wouldn't be weird, especially now, if he was like some trans shit, right, and he was like pregnant. Like, he could tell everyone. Obviously, he wasn't, because you can find pictures of him from when he was a kid, and he was huge in like the 80s and 90s. But the theory goes, I haven't brushed up on it recently. I haven't kept myself up to date as much as I should on this. But the theory goes that he was an experiment, like they used him for an experiment to house a baby, and they're trying to grow a baby inside of Weird Al Yankovic.
Why did he allow that to happen?
I don't think that's actually fucking happening.
Okay, why would he? Say, hypothetically.
Okay. Clout? I don't know.
Clout. Bro gave birth.
In the name of modern science?
How would he even give birth? They just, like...
C-section?
C-section?
Yeah. And you see, the thing is, it's pretty plausible. I don't know. It makes sense to me, bro.
Was he going to breastfeed after?
Dude, I don't fucking know. I don't think it's real.
We should just go to formula. But
formula
doesn't have the...
Honestly, it's actually insane. Because there's like this fucking dude, and this is like his life's work. And I don't know like who he is, or where he is, or why he's doing this. But if you go to Weird Al Mpreg, like MPREG.com, you'll find like this huge ass blog that gets updated regularly of the updates of Weird Al's pregnancy. And he's on Reddit, and he's on Instagram and TikTok. Dude, it's insane.
It's kind of weird, because this is all I know of him. Like, this is my only knowledge of this Weird Al guy, is that he's pregnant.
Dude, that's a blast from the past, bro. I haven't thought about that in forever. That's fucking crazy.
It's like my first impression of him. That he's just like a fucking pregnancy experiment.
Yeah, no. I don't think he. Maybe we should see if the Weird Al Mpreg guy will come on the show.
Get him in here. Get him sit between us.
Yeah, you'll have to fly yourself out, man, because that dubby money hasn't hit yet.
Once the Dubby money comes in.
Speaking of Dubby, the sponsor of this episode is Dubby.
I'm sleepy.
Jitterless Energy Blend.
No jitters.
No jitters. It's like a powdered energy drink. Formulated in the USA.
All American made.
All American made, just like their... Where'd it go? Their
shaker.
Just like their Dubby branded shakers made in the USA. If you buy from them, they're USA made, high quality. Listen to that. Listen to that close.
Seal.
Beautiful, beautiful click.
Stays cold.
Stays cold. Made in the USA, so you're helping fight sweatshops all across the world. And partner, and then you partner that with the Dubby Jitterless Energy Blend powdered energy drink. You can make an energy drink with whatever you want. You could put this shit in a bottle of Coke
or milk
if you're a freak.
It's okay to be a freak.
Yeah, but
try something new.
If you were a freak, you could totally do that. You know, actually, they have a s'mores flavor that would probably go wonderfully.
I imagine it would
with milk or or warm water, like hot water, like make a hot chocolate type thing. Yeah.
Yeah. I suppose it could.
150 milligrams per scoop of caffeine. Lots of vitamins and minerals. Everything a growing boy needs.
Everything a growing boy needs.
Dubby is a... here, I'll read the on the side.
Don't breastfeed or give your kid formula. Just give him Dubby.
Just give him Dubby. Mix
for our
your Dubby in a Dubby branded shaker and give this to your kid, and he'll grow up big and strong. I promise you, with no health issues. He'll never be sick in his life, not even once.
For all the expecting parents that are listening.
Dubby is a powdered energy drink that replaces other inferior caffeine beverages. It contains 0 maltodextrin, 0 fillers, 0 artificial colors or dyes, and no proprietary blends. The star of the show is our coffee fruit extract, which helps you focus with no jitters or crash. And I can confirm from using this multiple times that there isn't really a crash. And it helps me focus. And it's like really good and stuff. And why would you want to buy this? Because you can get 10% off your order at checkout with code TTOTWICKED. Combine with other items in their store and save big on shipping.
On shipping?
Mm-hmm.
They can save on shipping too.
They have lots of other flavors than Push and P. Push and Punch. And we're Push and P over here. So again, go to w.gg and use code TTOTWICKED at checkout to get 10% off your order. You get a discount. We make a little bit off of it. Everyone wins. And you get a quality product. And the shilling is over. For now.
For now.
I think
I'm experiencing a Dubby crash. Hold on.
Oh yeah, Dubby. You know, speaking of Weird Al's baby, he should probably use Dubby to help him through those long nights with morning sickness and all that, and then he can once the baby's born, he can use that to nurse the baby to strength.
Babies yearn for Dubby.
Babies yearn for
It's
Dubby.
like the Doritos commercials, where the guy waves the Dorito and he throws it and the baby jumps out. It's like that with Dubby.
Yeah.
It's like a super soldier serum. It's like your kid will come out about 20 pounds.
At least pure muscle.
That's just my assumption. That's not.
Yeah.
It's not.
This isn't like medical advice, but like give it a try and let us know if it works. Not,
I'd be curious.
I'm not
to know.
officially endorsing that statement, but
Probably shouldn't. We're not medical professionals,
I'm a doctor.
but I know some shit.
Yeah, I know a thing or two. I know that Dubby is a good product.
That's for sure.
And you should get your ass over to w.gg and use code TTOTW at checkout. Now we're done shilling.
Now the shilling's done.
There's actually some really fucking out there conspiracies regarding music.
Such as...
Avril Lavigne? Like,
yes, I've heard of her.
Yeah, do you know her music? Like, have you ever heard any of her songs?
I'm sure I have.
Yeah. There's a theory that she died early in her career and was replaced.
Really?
Yeah, because her career was going to be, and is, very lucrative for record labels. And the basis for this is that this wouldn't have been the first time that it happened.
Really?
Yeah. You know the Beatles, right?
I've heard of them.
One of the fucking biggest bands of all time.
I think I might have heard of them somewhere.
Yeah. If you don't know, John Lennon got slimed. If you know the name John Lennon, he was in the Beatles. He got slimed.
I know that guy.
People make jokes online about him getting slimed.
I've seen the jokes. That's
Yeah.
why I know it.
Yeah. So you kind of know the Beatles. So there's a conspiracy surrounding them that Paul McCartney, who was their bass player and one of, they all kind of did their share of singing. He's like, I would say probably one of the most famous of them. He died early in their career, but was also replaced, and that there's a whole bunch of like symbolism and stuff on their album covers, and it's really interesting shit. I don't think it's real. I don't think it's true. It's compelling. And, there is some weird coincidences and stuff.
Definitely believable.
Yeah.
Especially when you bring like the money thing into it.
Oh, yeah, totally. Well, the Beatles is one of the highest earning bands of all time,
Yeah, I wouldn't second guess it once you bring the money into the conversation.
Yeah. And, the story goes that they held a Paul McCartney lookalike contest, and they chose the winner to be the replacement, and they taught him how to play bass left-handed because Paul McCartney was left-handed. People listen to the Beatles songs, and they find all these like hidden messages and shit and in their songs, and like they play the songs backwards, and
Always backwards.
Always
It's always a hidden message in the song.
Or like someone was saying online that if you look at the cover of Downton Abbey, Paul McCartney is the only one that looks different on the cover than everyone else is dressed all nice, and he kind of looks shabby. He doesn't have shoes and stuff, and people say that that's meant to signify like he's dead and stuff. There's one song, I can't remember what it was, but apparently if you play it backwards, it says Paul is dead, man.
Interesting.
I'll send you a podcast about it, actually. It's incredibly interesting, like just the idea of it. I don't think it matters whether, like, even if it is true, like what implication does it have other that they can do that? Like there's...
Yeah. It could all be coincidence, I mean.
Yeah.
Very strange coincidence, but...
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm convinced that the majority of people do a lot of things for money, so...
Oh, yeah. What would you do for money?
What would I do for money? Probably get a job or something,
You should give that a try.
I should give that a try at some point.
Don't use the J slur around here.
Don't use that word. I don't know. Depends. I can't think of anything I do for money off the top of my head.
Like, what's the like if someone offered you to betray your country for like a couple of bucks, would you do it?
So like treason for a couple bucks?
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like betraying my country also kind of harms me.
No, but what if they offer you a place in their country, fully paid home, no bills, if you snitch on your country and like
snitch?
Yeah, and like share some secrets or something like that.
It depend what like. I know I'm going too deep into it, but it depends where the country, like what country it
Azerbaijan.
is, the standard of living.
Azerbaijan.
Azerbaijan.
You get a high-rise apartment in Baku.
Awesome. I might have to consider it at that point.
Yeah.
It's all jokes, by the way. I would never commit treason to my wonderful country of Canada. Glory to the CCP. I mean, the Canadian Conservative Party.
Plus 10,000 credit score.
Social credit through the roof. Glory to the CCP.
What does that stand for?
Canadian Conservative Party.
Yeah. You do need, I believe that the official name is Progressive Conservative Party.
Progressive Conservatives, yeah.
Yeah. They're all the same, man.
They're all just two wings of the same bird.
Yeah.
Well, there's multiple wings, I guess. I mean, if you just look at liberal and conservative, two wings, but
yeah, but like
if you look at all the parties, it's like
yeah, but
it's like 6 or 7.
6 or 7.
It's like 6 or
6 or 7.
6 or 7 wings.
You know, no one talks about like Trudeau anymore.
Nobody. I haven't heard much about him. I haven't heard much about the government at all, really.
Yeah. I saw a rare Mark Carney W the other day.
Really?
Yeah. I'll tell you after the show, because I don't know if this is a position I should take on the show yet.
You don't know if you should, out that you think it's a W?
Yeah. Yeah. I'm going to leave that open for right now. Yeah.
I find it kind of weird how little I hear about the government.
Honestly, man, like every other fucking day when Trudeau was in office, it was like this and that and this and that, which I understand, and that was totally warranted because he was a real degenerate and he was a thief and he was he checked all the boxes, right?
Yeah.
But now, I don't know. No one talks about Mark Carney.
Yeah, I haven't heard anything since the election. I have not seen a single bit of news.
Yeah, like every once in a while, because I'm kind of plugged into it.
Yeah.
Like I very much into the political commentary and stuff like that.
I'm pretty disconnected from anything political.
Well, politics is jester, right?
Politics are jester.
Yeah, and but I'm still pretty plugged in. So every once in a while, I hear a little thing here and there, but not a whole lot. It's kind of just goes to show how controlled we are by the media we consume.
Mm-hmm.
W.GG. TTOT Wicked to check out. And, how willing we are to talk about something when it's popular and how unwilling we are when it's not. Even in just regular dinner conversations or with other people, you'll seldom get anything more than, oh, that fucking Carney,
Yeah.
Everyone's we're concerning ourselves so much with the United States shit, which is important because of their status as a country, but also we're so disconnected within our own country, and I think that's the biggest shame, is that people are like, oh man, well, I'm not really political, so I don't want to get into it.
I could not care less about politics.
Yeah, well, politics cares about you, man.
Like, I don't really care who's prime minister, who's senate, whatever.
Well, yeah, well, obviously, yeah, that shit doesn't matter because they're all controlled by the same lobbies.
They follow the money trail.
Yeah, exactly. Just follow the money and you'll find out. But they just take money from whoever and they'll fucking promote anything that they get enough money for, they'll promote without a second thought.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Why am I getting
a phone call? It's from the CRA.
I don't like that shows up on my computer.
Yeah. Incoming call from the CRA.
Yeah. I know who that is too, but
it just says like on your phone, like liberal government.
Shut it down.
Don't release this episode. Stop the noticing.
10 years in jail for speaking out against our government.
Yeah.
Wouldn't be surprised. And I think people's reluctance to be involved or at least knowledgeable on politics is our biggest downfall as a country, because it got us to where we were in 2020 and it got us to where we were now, where remember when they passed that bill, what is it, C-30? Yeah, and like you couldn't fucking look at your local news, your local newspaper on your Instagram because they banned it. And everyone was like kind of outraged when it happened, but not really, because like, oh man, I don't want to get involved in that. Are you fucked? That's what I mean when politics is concerned with you. Politics cares about you because politics affects you. And even if we can both agree that politics is either like they're all controlled or all that shit, doesn't matter, because the system itself is lined up directly against us.
Who set that system up, Max?
Yeah. Who started the system in the beginning?
Yeah.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. But what matters is that you fucking stand up to it. What matters is that you know what's going on. People are so like disgustingly misinformed or ill-informed or not informed about what's going on in their own country.
At some point, I like to just think, it doesn't really affect my day-to-day being, my day-to-day life.
Well, it might not right now but when you go to buy a home and you get a mortgage and you got to buy groceries and you got to buy gas, and then if you say something criticizing the government in 5 years, it's going to affect you.
There are those things with money and finance and whatnot.
Yeah.
But
and when you can't even view the news on your if you can't even open up a news's Instagram, I don't know if that's changed or not, because I don't know, but when it did happen, that is beyond that's beyond the pale, man. Like, that's not even something that should have been considered. I don't know, man. Like, I get not wanting to be involved in politics because it is dirty and it's messy and it's fucking it's overwhelming and it's stressful, and it's kind of like taking a black pill of sorts when you can become very, very nihilistic very quick when you're looking into politics and studying it and trying to keep up with the current events. But it's also very important, and you can get way too deep into it, like I have before. But you can also but you can also balance that with your outside life. But to be uninformed about what's going on around you and in your own country, I think is a shame. Because imagine if like the founding fathers of the United States were just like, You know, I'm not really that much into politics. You know, it's like
They would have been chill, man.
they would have been chill, yeah.
They would have been chill.
Yeah.
Maybe they wouldn't have been so, like, you know.
Imagine if Napoleon Bonaparte was like, you know, like politics, yeah, I get it, but like it's not really my thing. There would have been no revolutions of any sort throughout history at all. Could you like I've been reading some Ted Kaczynski recently.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, and I'm not saying like I like the Unabomber shit, but like genuinely his stuff about like taking action and like stuff like that and just being involved with the causes that you support is very 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 powerful. And like his essay "Hit 'Em Where It Hurts" is kind of eye-opening, and I would recommend you read it. Not to condone the Unabomber stuff, but literally just because it's well written and it has a great point and it has aura.
Has aura.
Has aura.
It radiates aura.
You know, throughout history, we would have been missing so many great men if they were just like, yeah, you know, politics isn't my thing, man. And you don't have to be Napoleon Bonaparte. You don't have to be fucking Ted Kaczynski. You don't have to be...
Maybe don't be Ted Kaczynski.
Maybe don't be Ted Kaczynski. But like there's no doubt that he was an influential philosopher outside of the Unabomber stuff. There would be no Aristotle. There would have been no Marcus Aurelius. There would have been no Plato. There would have been no founding fathers. There would have been no, you know?
We don't need them.
Yeah, bro, but like if everyone was chill...
He's not even alive anymore, bro. And we're still doing fine.
Yeah. Yeah, you're right.
See, we don't even need him, bro. See, imagine if it didn't even exist at all, bro. Everybody just do their own thing.
But it does exist,
Everybody
though.
just does their own thing.
You see, I hate that argument so much. It's just that what if. Yeah, okay, sure, what if. But it does. And we live in a world where it fucking does.
Facts don't care about your feelings.
Yeah. We live in a world where it does. And so we have to take accountability and we have to live in that world and we have to act like we live in that world because we do. And you do. And he does and I do.
I'm on a whole nother planet.
I'm geeked out of my mind right now. Aliens and shit. World. No, but for real, man. Like, I get so pissed off. Like, and now I will admit that I often go too far with it. Like, I'm very well in. Like, I'm very into it. You don't have to be super into it, but I really think it's a shame to willfully forego any sort of political knowledge. That's like saying I don't like to work out because it hurts. So what? You should do it anyway. You know, no one's saying you have to work out like Ronnie Coleman, but you should. You know, no one's saying you have to be like Michael Knowles or Charlie Kirk and just like, to use two mainstream examples, or Noam. You don't have to be Noam Chomsky, or you know, you don't have to be a political activist, but you should know at least a basic world politics and politics within your own country. It's a shame if you don't, and it's a disgrace to your country if you don't. And again, that's not to say that everyone needs to have a super deep knowledge of the history and every single current event, but you should give a shit, is my point. You should give a shit.
Well,
even if you don't give a shit about politics gives a shit about you.
I don't know, man.
I don't know, man. When the Armenians were being invaded, do you think they were like, but I didn't care about politics, why is this happening to me? No, the politics cared about you, though, and it's coming to collect.
Coming to collect.
Coming to collect.
Well, let's see the politics armbar defense. How much does the politic bench? I probably bench more than any politician in this country.
You're probably right.
Probably right.
Probably right. Anyway, what's your favorite band?
My favorite band, Deftones.
Deftones? Oh yeah, I've asked you that before.
Very easy choice.
Very easy choice. Mine's CKY.
I've heard of them.
Yeah, well, I talk about them all the time. They're literally like Darren Miller, probably one of the greatest riffers, like greatest riff writers of all time in metal and rock.
Riff Raff?
Riff Raff. Some of the greatest songs I've ever heard. I just have a soft spot for CKY. They're just my favorite band of all time. As I grew up and went into grade 9 and 10, I started getting more into like thrash metal and stuff. Started listening to Slayer and Municipal Waste, and I don't listen to Slayer anymore on account of their lyrics, but...
What's your favorite band? Well, I grew up in Miami, Florida.
But to continue and then I just got into heavier and heavier shit from there.
Heavier and heavier.
Yeah. And now I can listen to pretty much anything.
Listen to some Nightcore.
You listen to some Nightcore?
Yeah.
Some Vril edits?
Not necessarily Vril edits. I just have like things on my Spotify.
Straight up?
Yeah. I got some sort of things like that.
We should make
a big variety.
We should make an official Teeth of the Wicked Spotify playlist. And then you guys can listen to it and hear what we're listening to.
We have a very differing music taste, I believe.
Yeah, I think so, and I think that'd be cool for you guys to hear. You can see what we listen to. Music, I play music. I don't write music so much, but I like to. I dabble in a bit of poetry. Not to be gay or nothing, but you can hear some of my biggest influences on that, and hear what Nathan's listening to, and yeah.
He likes country somehow.
I do. Now I do like a bit of country.
You're the biggest country fan I know, actually.
I am not the biggest country fan you know.
Well, I'm pretty sure you are. Look at all these like guitars you got in here.
Yeah, but like look at all those
country kind.
Look at all those heavy metal guitars there too.
I suppose.
You can play heavy metal on an acoustic guitar. They got some of their songs got acoustic intros.
You're acoustic.
I am acoustic.
You're acoustic.
My acoustic obsession with music.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can't stand country. Or like any variety of anything close to it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like bluegrass? You like banjo?
I've heard bluegrass once, and I will never listen to that intentionally ever again.
Just like Bad Memories, or...
You went there.
You went there. I remember when we were going to Nipawin, and I showed you that bluegrass, and you're like, "What the fuck is that sound?" Because
exactly.
And you didn't know what the banjo was, and you're like, "Turn that fucking shit off."
It's fucking horrible.
You're like crashing out, bro.
I can't stand it.
That's pretty funny.
It's like, when you scrape like a fork on a plate. That's like.
Oh, come on! It's not that bad.
It gives me the same feeling.
Really?
Yeah. When I hear that fucking little banjo, it's fucking.
Well, you know what they say: different strokes for different folks. You know.
I got good strokes.
Good strokes.
I just can't stand it, man. You know.
Huh? And you see, I'm a big bluegrass guy.
I bet you are.
Yeah. I Did you know there's a genre called deathgrass?
Deathgrass.
Yeah. And it's not just death metal bluegrass, but it's very much a darker subgenre of bluegrass. You know, lyrically, it's more so categorized by its lyrical content more so than its musical content. If you're like a deathgrass song might be more focused on like death or, you know, like some sort of like
a deathgrass song might be more focused on death.
Yeah, or like a deathgrass song might have lyrics about addiction or something like that. You know, very dark kind of.
Is that what all the goth farmers listen to?
Yeah, all the goth farmers.
All the farmers with their eyeliner and their piercings. You should get eyebrow piercings.
Can an emo boy farm?
Emo boys can farm. Yeah. Who am I to say no?
Do you listen to emo music?
Emo music?
Yeah, do you listen to emo or like pop punk? Or do you like...
I wouldn't know, actually. I'm not too familiar with genres. And
do you like Midwest emo?
What defines something as a specific genre?
I'm into that kind of stuff. I kind of do know. I'll show you some Midwest emo. Do you know... You'll probably like Midwest emo kind of goes, a lot of the stuff kind of crosses the boundary or is very close in relation to like shoegaze and stuff like that.
Shoegaze, yeah.
And I know you're kind of into the shoegaze side of things, especially with Deftones and some of the more ambient stuff. But it kind of crosses over. I listen to I have a playlist of shoegaze and emo music, that because they, like I said, they kind of cross that boundary. They sound very similar in a lot of ways. I'll show you some after the episode.
I would assume I do. I listen to a big variety of anything that isn't country. So
yeah.
I listen about anything, just about anything, except for anything with a fucking banjo in it.
Oh, I didn't know that it was that bad for you.
It's the accents too, like the typical guy that sings country music. So I can't stand that fucking accent, and they're always talking about farming or a truck or drinking or how their wife left them and now they're drinking.
Yeah, that can get old for sure. That can get old for sure, man. You know, I very much get tired of that quick. But there is some country music that touches on different kinds of topics.
I'm sure there is.
Oh, yeah.
I've heard a lot of country songs, actually, that talk about, like, little girls. And that's quite a different topic from drinking. I don't know why, but, I just interpret it the wrong way, and it sounds a lot like some Predator type shit.
No, that's fair. That's fair.
I mean, I've heard a lot of it because like my parents like it, and the place I come from like the place I grew up in, very popular.
Very popular around here as well.
Yeah, I'd probably say even more so.
Yeah, part of it. It's kind of baked into the culture.
Yeah, that's why I hate everybody.
And I like some of it. It's good for parties, but like, everyone glazes the fuck out of like these super basic mainstream slop artists.
Yeah.
The same like with rap and stuff, but especially with country, like the fucking Toby Keith glaze is insane.
I don't know who that is.
He's like that Red Solo Cup song.
Oh.
Or like I ain't as good as I once was.
Oh my god. Don't stop. I already fucking hate it.
Dude, I can't fucking stand Toby Keith. I could go on. I've gone on rants with people about how much I dislike Toby Keith, and that might sound blasphemous to some people. Bro, Toby Keith is not that fucking good.
Well, you know what I have to say about
it. I know exactly. I'm not a big fan of Toby Keith's music. Put that on a shirt. get my ass kicked at a party, man. I'm not even kidding. People would be like offended by that. Like, yeah, some of his songs aren't 100% the worst terrible thing ever. But most of them, like, these fucking people just glaze the fuck out of it. And like, no, Red Solo Cup is not a masterpiece. No, Red Solo Cup isn't even good. It's not enjoyable. It's not clever in any way. It's just corporate slop, man. Half of his fucking songs are literally just him like, we'll kick your ass because we're American. It's just post 9/11 corporate slop trying to get you to join the army and die in some fucking sand dunes in Iraq.
Uncle Sam wants you.
Uncle Sam wants you to go over to the other side of the world and kill innocent people. Kill innocent little brown kids at the children's hospital, fly a drone and drop a bomb on them. Yeah. Hell yeah. That's America.
That's freedom.
That's freedom. Yeah. No, hell yeah, man. Yeah, let's listen to more of that. And like, yeah, obviously it's lost its kind of its luster in that regard because 9/11 was 24 years ago. And
it's in the past. Let's just forget about it.
Yeah, for real, man. Let
Same
it go.
with Epstein. Let it go.
No, but man, oh my goodness, I can't get over it. It's slop. That's what it is. And I can listen to a little bit of the slop, you know, like I can listen to some of the corporate, highly processed, polished music. Some of it's entertaining. So much of this early 2000s country is literally just that. If you even look at the flag the wrong way, you're a traitor and we're going to war and you better also come to war. Bro, don't eat. And particular, I just particularly have a problem with Toby Keith. And it's like he gets so much fucking glaze. It's not funny. It's not funny. And it's not cool. Toby Keith is not that good of an artist. Toby Keith is not that good of a singer. He's not that good of a writer. Half of his shit was written in like boardrooms, man. Half of his shit was written in boardrooms by, and like that's most of country music, yeah. Written in a boardroom by someone trying to get the most plays, trying to get the most money, trying to get the most album sales. That shit ain't personal, man. Half that shit ain't personal. We'll put a boot in your ass. It's the American way. Shut the fuck up. And like, I don't mean to, I'm sure he was a good guy. Like, I don't mean to talk shit on Toby Keith himself, but like, his music is just so bad. And it's just, it's like so degenerate too. Like, and yeah. And I am kind of like just exaggerating it. I'm kind of making it a bigger deal than it is. I'm just being funny. Just crashing out. But also, my goodness, man. You know that song, I'm sure you've heard it on the radio or something, like that song, I Ain't As Good As I Once Was.
Yeah.
It's literally him. It's a song about him trying to sleep with two twin sisters. The end of the music video is him popping a Viagra. That's not fucking cool. That is not tough.
Is that what he means by like not being as good as he wants?
Yes. Yes, it is.
He has to pop Viagra
it literally is, dude.
It doesn't come up anymore.
Dude, I don't get it. It's not a good song even. Like it's not entertaining, it's not funny. Some people might think it is. I don't. You can disagree with me, that's fine.
Yeah.
You know?
Disagree with me though. I take offense to that.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't disagree with him. But I just am not a fan of Toby Keith's music in the slightest. And again, like I'm kind of exaggerating the extent to which I dislike it. But like, man, the glaze is insane. I don't get the glaze. I don't get I don't get the writing. Like all these, especially like, I get it. Yeah, he died, but that doesn't mean you got to do tricks on it, man. That doesn't mean you got to do backflips and 360s on it. You don't gotta meat ride him that hard.
The guy's dead.
Oh yeah, he died. Yeah, and like that's sad. It is sad. It is sad because, like I said, I'm sure he was a nice guy. I've never heard a bad story about him. Like people generally seem to have the consensus that he was a nice guy himself. But the corporate, like just that slop country of the early 2000s, the go out drink and party.
Yeah.
Like, oh my goodness, man. Like, and the thing is that there was good country that was released around that time. There was like actual interesting country music that was released around the early 2000s. Like Hank Williams III or Bob Wayne, and even later, Grandpa's Cough Medicine is one that I like, although they're more recent. They're more so in the bluegrass.
These names.
Bro, Bob Wayne, he's like, every song he sings is a full-on story. Like, and it's genuinely good. It's entertaining. And while, yeah, it still has some of like still has like a lot of the drinking and partying elements. It's not so in your face, and it's not so overt, and it's not, there's a different vibe there. It doesn't feel so processed. It doesn't feel so corporate. It doesn't feel so that vibe. Same with Hank Williams III. After his like second album, after Curb Records, oh my goodness, tried to fuck him over, and like they pretty much only had him on their label because he shared the same name as Hank Jr. and Hank Williams. They were trying to use his likeness and his sound because he sounded very similar to his grandpa, Hank Williams. And he said, fuck that. And to this day, he still has on his guitars and all his bandmates' instruments, they have a sticker on their instruments that says fuck Curb. Curb Records is kind of like one of the big Nashville record companies or whatever. And he kind of split from that, and he started writing some really cool, interesting stuff. And he's written crossover albums between like hardcore and country and thrash metal and grindcore and stuff like that to make it interesting. And again, very much it still has that element of like drinking and stuff, and drinking and partying, but again, the vibe is different, and it's very clearly not mass produced it's not for the masses. It's not written formulaic. It feels very raw and very real. I'm big into music, if you couldn't tell.
Yeah. No, we can tell.
Yeah.
Don't worry, you're good.
Bro, I haven't let you talk this whole episode.
No, that's fine. I don't have anything to talk about regarding that kind of stuff. I have no knowledge of anything country related.
Yeah. I'm not a big fan of Toby Keith's music t-shirts coming soon. Yeah.
That could be interesting.
Yeah. And again,
how popular that'd be though.
No, probably not at all.
No.
But again, it exaggerated.
I'd wear that.
I would definitely wear that. Like, I'm sure he was a good guy, and I don't mean to shit on him personally, but his music was not good.
I would hope that somebody would confront me about wearing something like that so I can harm another one of his fans. I would want somebody to confront me on that. Like, hey, you don't like Kobe Teeth?
Kobe Teeth?
I'm not even going to refer to him by his real name.
Little do they know that you're a UFC heavyweight champion.
Yeah. 3-division champ. 50-0, undefeated. Never lost a round.
True story.
Never taken down. I did all that.
Yep.
It's me, and then there's like John Jones and Chael's son.
Patty?
No.
Patty Pimblett?
No, we're not including Patty Pimblett.
I don't know, man. He's pretty good.
He might be a future opponent of mine. We'll have to see.
Hopefully. That'd be sick.
Who are you rooting for in that fight?
Patty.
Patty? You
Oh,
for
yeah.
Patty,
Yeah, dude. 100%.
I'd put him out.
You think Patty likes Toby Keith?
I don't think so.
No.
I don't imagine he would.
I wonder.
I'm gonna still harm him though.
I bet you Patty listens to like a lot of rap.
Like UK rap?
Yeah, you like drill.
Drill. Yeah,
Yeah.
UK drill. I don't really like that kind of music very much.
Me neither.
Music, like songs that are about like drugs and killing people. You know, I'm not.
I'll speak up.
Is that better?
That's better, yeah.
Yeah, as I was saying, songs about drugs and killing people and gang violence, you know, not really my thing. I don't mind a good like King Von song. You know?
I only like one King Von song. Have you ever heard No Flaws?
I think I probably have.
It's like you're telling me that I listened to that song with my brother showed it to me. And I listened to it and I looked at him and I was like, you're telling me that this dude killed people? It's like it's so cringy. I love it. But
He killed a lot of people. He's like a serial killer.
Yeah.
Technically.
Yeah. That shit was crazy, man.
You don't think of that, like a person like that to be a serial killer because it's like, it's not what you see in like a
He's
movie
not Dexter.
or something. It's not, yeah. It's not like thought out or planned. He just goes and does like a drive-by shooting.
That's insane.
Yeah, so you don't really see it that way, but yeah, I don't mind like a little King Von or 6ix9ine in his prime.
Oh yeah?
6ix9ine in his prime was something else. For sure.
Yeah.
You
Young Gravy?
Young Gravy? I have not listened to Young Gravy.
I don't think I've ever heard a Young Gravy song in my life.
I've only accidentally heard it on like TikTok or something.
Yeah.
I've never like intentionally pulled out my phone and said, "Hey, let me put Young Gravy on." Yeah.
Yeah.
I like old rap from 2018 because it gives me kind of like a nostalgic.
Like Flight?
Not necessarily Flight. No. No, not Flight. But like I used to listen to a lot of like emo rap.
Who's that one emo rapper? The one really big one.
The one really big one.
yeah. I can't remember his name. What? Give me some examples of emo rappers.
Use some examples of emo rappers. Well, like, I don't know. I kind of want to gatekeep, but it's not gatekeeping.
It's been long enough.
They're all very popular people, very popular artists. Like Lil Peep.
That's the one.
Yeah, that's the one, Lil Peep.
I think so.
He's like the most common guy you think of when you think of emo rap.
Yeah. Yeah, me too.
I listen to a bit of Lil Peep sometimes. Yeah. Unfortunately, most of them are dead. Most of the rappers that I used to listen to have died.
Is that why it's emo rap? Did they like
No.
OD or something? Or
Well, Lil Peep did.
oh, that's
He
unfortunate.
actually did OD. Yeah. You know Juice WRLD?
I do know Juice WRLD, yes.
He wasn't much of like an emo rap, but he also did overdose.
I remember that. I remember when that happened.
Yeah, I remember the morning I woke up. I was in North Battleford for a hockey tournament.
Yeah.
And I checked my phone. I was like, "Yo."
I didn't care at all because I was not a rap fan at that point in my life.
I was a big fan of a lot of his music. I even had a sweater that was like Juice WRLD.
Juice WRLD.
Yeah.
Didn't he like eat a whole bottle of Xanax or something? Because like
There's a lot of Percocets.
Percocets.
Yeah.
Or because
His
like
plane was gonna get searched.
yeah.
He could have just like gone to jail for
Either you go to jail or you die. I don't know, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's unfortunate. That really is unfortunate.
Yeah. You know what I can't stand?
What?
When somebody plays an acoustic guitar in person. When somebody plays one in front of me, I cringe so badly, like so hard. It's a top 3 worst experience in my life. And that's really saying something. Well, not really, but I mean, I haven't had a horrible life, but play it now.
Any requests?
No, of course not. It's fucking. It's so. It just makes me cringe. It makes me cringe so fucking badly. I wish I had something to stab you with.
Do you?
I might.
It's pretty mean, man.
Do I have-
Bro! Get out of here.
We've lost the plot.
Huh?
We've lost the plot.
We lost the plot?
We've lost the plot.
Want me to play some metal for you?
That sounds really weird.
I need a different pick.
You just have picks on you?
I do. Any good guitar player always has picks on.
Good.
Shut up. It's not for acoustic, obviously.
Obviously not.
Like Linkin Park.
That's not so bad when you play. It's not so bad when you don't play like a country song. Like, I don't know why, but it's like it feels like somebody's sticking a toothpick in my ear and like jamming it in there.
Yeah. Okay, putting that away.
Lost the plot.
Lost the plot. We're way out of bounds.
Is that what the video's at, or what's the
Yeah,
audio
that's what the
recording
video's at. This podcast's so fucking chaotic, man.
That's all you, man. I'm just sitting here. I'm dedicated.
Yeah, you're right. You locked in.
I'm always locked in.
Sorry, that W's just getting to me, man.
He's just too hype.
Too hype. But I'm not jittery.
No jitters.
There is no
And
jitters.
there's no crashing from this.
There's no jitters. There's no crash with W.
He's permanently this energetic now.
Forever. All I needed was one.
Just one serving of W. Set for life. What's the code?
TTOT Wicked at checkout.
I might have to use that code when I get home.
Be like him and get yourself 10% off all orders.
And the more you buy, the more you save. Because it's a percentage.
Mm-hmm.
You spend $1,000,
you get $100 off.
Mm-hmm.
And the more you buy, the more you save on shipping.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
you might as well just spend the band.
And they ship worldwide. We're in Canada. They're based out of the States, and they ship to us. So I'm assuming they ship everywhere else.
Yeah, and they have tariffs and they tax us.
I don't know, man.
No?
I don't know.
They're going to tariff you, and you're going to have to pay $300 in shipping.
Help fight
Sweatshops.
child labor and sweatshops with your Dubby branded shaker cup.
Shut down the sweatshops so they can go work a real man's job in the mines.
Damn right.
The coal mines. The sand mines.
The rock mine.
Send them in the uranium mines.
Yeah. No PPE. They're replaceable.
No shoes.
Send them down there with a pickaxe too big for them to handle, and
Send them some oversized like wool gloves.
they can get in the nooks and crannies, you know. And we'll just replace them when they're used up. Oh man,
Use them like canaries.
That's terrible. That's fucked. Oh my goodness!
For laughing about that.
Oh, we don't actually think that we should use children as
Let's push the table
as canaries in the mines.
No, the canaries are outdated. They don't kill birds anymore, do they? They got like sensors and shit for that.
Well, they have Chinese kids.
Starts like rambling on some noises you can't understand.
Yeah.
Chinese kid starts yapping, and you know it's not the.
Oh, it's time to get out, boys.
Like they're like the donkeys, not donkeys. They're donkeys or
I don't
ponies.
know.
They used to take them into like coal mines and they because they can feel it because they're animals and stuff, and animals just have that kind of sense.
I don't know.
Yeah, they used to.
I didn't work in the mines.
No, like
back in the day.
Well, you should have some knowledge, Max.
Oh,
you should have some knowledge of the past and history.
Yeah, you're right.
It's a disgrace to those before you who worked in the coal mines.
No, you're right. Yeah. You see, I got my
get your coal mine knowledge up.
Get your coal mine knowledge up.
Not your funny up. The government works for the people, Max.
Oh yeah, you're right. Actually, we don't have
problems we have. They're gonna fix.
Well, we just have to vote in the right party, and then everything will be fine.
Exactly.
Yeah. Well, just as long as you don't vote for the liberals, man, everything's gonna be all right.
Yeah, we're gonna get more money, and everyone's gonna live happily.
There's people that believe that.
I want to pay less taxes, and then I'm gonna have $1 million home and 7 kids.
Mm-hmm. All I gotta do is vote blue.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Anyway, I think we should end that there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Probably.
And in regards to Toby Keith, I don't think I'm sure he was a good guy. I'm not talking shit on his name himself. But oh my goodness, man, his music is not that good. Yeah. Too much glaze on Toby Keith's music.
Taiwan is not a country. Taiwan's not real, by the way.
Taiwan
glory to the CCP.
Is and always has been a part of China.
Nothing happened at that one square in 1989.
What square?
What square?
Yeah.
What year? Mm-hmm. And Xi Jinping does not look like Winnie the Pooh.
That's for sure. Weird Al is pregnant.
He is pregnant.
The real Paul McCartney is dead. The real Avril Lavigne is dead. And they've been replaced. And I can't wait to see how much Weird Al's child looks like him.
And this is an AI video.
We're
AI.
We're AI. We're not real. Use code TTOTWicked at w.gg at checkout. Get 10% off your order. I'm Max. He's Nathan. I'll see you next week. Silence.